So I grew up playing tennis. I was an athlete. I was ranked in the South in the nation and became a French teacher. I've been diagnosed with Sherman's Kyphosis when I was 12. I had to wear a back brace in middle school, but I didn't really wear it that much because, the boys made fun of me. So I left it in the bathroom. But anyway, as years progressed, my back started hurting actually, playing tennis. The upper part of my back, I have a curve. I taught French. My energy started becoming really depleted. My back was starting to make my lungs fold over and my arms would turn blue. And I just couldn't think straight. I had to start taking ADD medication heavily because my blood supply to my head wasn't going all the way. It was life-altering. And so I finally had to retire because I would lay on the floor. And so I came to Vladimir when I was, 26. I was about to be married. And it was about when I had a breakdown. I couldn't get out of bed anymore. I didn't know what was wrong with me. It was my back killing me and taking all my energy away. And I had started becoming addicted to these Adderall to kind of mask the pain. And so I got here through word of mouth and prayer and found Vladimir, and he didn't say much. He just said, try it. And he's a man of few words, but I just could feel I was at peace when I got here. He was going to take care of me. And then after the 11th time, I could exercise again. This was around age 26. This is before actually I got a really awesome job and I got married to my husband of 13 years. So it took maybe 15 times. And by that time, I had gotten off of all my medication and I was exercising again. I was substituting, and I finally got my best teaching position I've had, where I got to teach Bible, French, and history. It was just a well-rounded place. So I got married, and that was at 27, off all medication. I didn't see Vladimir again until I was 30. That is when I started, my gift is children, and I wanted my own. And I had gone to Dr. Dennis DeVito when I was a little girl, and he always said it would be difficult to have children because the bottom part of my spine goes out this way, and it would be too compact, and I would be bedridden. So my hips hurt a lot, and I was doing a lot of yoga. I thought if I want to have a baby, I better, really take this seriously. I got a lot of x-rays at resurgence, and they told me it was too dangerous to have a child. And so when I was 30, I came back to Vlad. He was getting more and more famous. And this was the time that made the biggest difference because I wasn't taking medication and I was really aware of what I was eating. And I got to meet his mentor from Russia, who was awesome. I just really believed in it. My mother and my father had also seen him, and he had really helped my mom with her diverticulitis. And my father, who has the same disease, went to him, who's a very conservative lawyer, and tried it. And he immediately started working out again and straightened up. For me, I went to resurgence, and my back was humped at 78, I believe, which is a little bit less than what is required to get a rod in your back. And they said, you're going to be bedridden. It's really dangerous. You shouldn't get pregnant. So I came, and Vladimir and I worked, and my back was straight, and I went back, and it was straightened by 2 degrees after 13 times. So that was amazing. And my hair had started to at 30, this was weird. I didn't know I was going to have a tumor on my thyroid later, but every time I've come here, my hair grows, my fingernails grow. It's more not just physical, it's a spiritual thing. It brings me closer to God. I feel like it just enables me to be, in a fallen world, the body that God made me to have, which is very difficult with the environment, all the food we have. But anyway, so I had 2 babies because of Vladimir. But, it's interesting because with my son, I was fine and had a great pregnancy. And then, you become a mother and it's difficult. And I kind of forgot about Vlad I call him Vlad, but for a little bit. And so I thought, okay, and I have to have another baby like everybody else. And I didn't go to Vladimir before I had my daughter, which was a big mistake. So when I had my daughter, it was a horrible pregnancy. I filled with water. I had edema. I was in a wheelchair. My back started really, really hurting me. This whole hip kind of collapsed. And I should have gone to Vlad. So I went to him afterwards, and I had to have a lot of surgeries on my hip, and all the blood vessels exploded. So it was fun times. I came back to Vladimir, and after this time, it took about a year, and it was because I was inconsistent. But now I am back to myself. And actually, Vladimir doesn't know this, but if it wasn't for him, I'd probably be dead right now, because this system is the one thing that has allowed me to get off of medication. And I have taken that because I have an immune disorder that I didn't know about, Lyme disease. And so I just found this out, and I've been taking ADD medication to mask exhaustion. And so the only times that my immune system was boosted and I was able to live like a normal person was from this person, from Vladimir. So I wouldn't be here, and I'm so grateful for him. And it helps everybody in such a different way. I'm just grateful I got to meet him. But that's my story.